My name is Colin O'Neill. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Strategic Ops Consulting.
I'm Nishant. I'm the COO of Strategic Ops Consulting. I'm a co-founder as well, along with Colin, who's my business partner, colleague, and friend. So I'm really excited to talk to you today regarding profit.
We are all about helping companies connect their strategy to the execution via customer centricity and bringing the customer into the conversation all the way from strategy down to deployment, and using outcomes as a steel thread to tie the entire organization together from top to bottom and from strategy down to operations. Our mission is basically to help organizations ensure that their business goals are realized at the end of the day. And there's a lot of delivery and activity goes on in organizations that often does not align with the business goals. And so our mission is to make sure that business goals are articulated in a way that are outcome driven and can be understood and interpreted by lower parts of the organization, so that when we get down to the people that actually do the work in the company, and in software companies, it's those who write the software and deliver it, to make sure that they're the ones that understand what it is we're trying to accomplish in the business, and to include the customers all the way through in that conversation, so that the end result and the delivery is exactly what customers want. And as their needs change and as the market changes, that value proposition continues to be refined and understood at the lower levels. We've done our research. We have probably looked at, on paper, about 25 to 30 OKR tools and amassed a amount of research on them. We narrowed it down to a short list of about 6, and we literally tried each of them using our OKRs and tracing them down to the lower levels, as well as the usability and the reporting, just the way it all lined up. There were so many tools that were clunky and didn't give us what we needed. It didn't give us the views that we needed into our work on a daily basis to give us the value that we were looking for. We literally use profit all day on a daily basis, making sure that our OKRs are tight. We review them every month and refine them if necessary, and we update where we are in the process and how much progress have we made on each outcome. And we also manage our tasks on a daily basis to make sure that what we're doing aligns to those outcomes. We are very hierarchical thinkers. We're kind of left-brained, and we like to start top down. So we began with defining our OKRs for the year, and then breaking those down into quarterly OKRs. And so the ability to do that, number one, it's just so easy to enter those into profit. It's very simple and intuitive. And then to create key results that can be translated into lower level OKRs is, again, very easy. We can put notes. And then when we create our tasks for what we're going to do for a week or a month or a quarter, it's very easy to tie those back to the key results. In fact, you can do it bidirectionally, so it makes it even easier. And everything basically is in one place. It really just gives us a nice picture of where we are, the progress we're making on our KRs. And again, it's just so intuitive, and the views that you get, the progress bars and whatnot, they're really easy to interpret visually.
Yeah, I'd like to add 2 more things to that. The way that you can arrange your tasks from your OKRs, adding notes to those tasks, and also having different people work on those and tie to the same OKR is kind of really cool. I've used other tools. I mean, me and Colin, we have tried out other tools, but the intuitive nature of profit makes it easy for anyone to get used to it. I would say at least out of the box. There are features that we are still discovering, but just out of the box, it's got so much stuff that's intuitive and quick to adapt.
As you know, OKRs are outcome-based, and we tried several tools to manage our strategy at the business level using OKRs. And we found that Profit gave us the clear visibility and the opportunity to take those OKRs, to interpret them at lower levels and create our own OKRs for people that are actually doing the work and delivering the value. And also then to take them down to the next level, which is really about tasks. With Profit, it's very clear. The interface is good, it's organized well, it flows well. And so after trying a half a dozen different tools to see which one would best meet our needs, we selected Profit.
So far, the way we have used this is to introduce the concept of what an objective should be and how important are objectives and key results in connecting your strategy to execution, right? So we use that as a carrier, a medium for our strategy to execution piece. The way we show them is exactly the way we do it for ourselves. We show them the hierarchy of a top level OKR, how it connects to the work down below, and vice versa, how they can measure that strategy being moved every time there is some movement in the bottom level of the work or B area, which most of the time is missed out. People don't know how to measure it. So it helps us show that connection, the flow, and an easy way to measure. That's how we have been using it.
Yeah, and I would just add that, when our clients say, well, what do you recommend? We recommend the features that you guys have. Basically, we say, well, we've looked at a bunch of different tools and this one seems to work for us. So, if you're interested, get in touch with Profit. We show them the key features, and using our data, right, we try to eat our own dog food and be what we say we are and what we teach. So they get it and they understand it, and then they make their decision as to whether or not they want to move forward with Profit or another tool. But that's what we recommend.
One thing that drew us closer to the product itself was your customer service. We were playing around with the tool in the early days, and we stumbled upon certain things that we could not change. And I reached out to them. I think I got a response less than 10 minutes, which was amazing. That showed the amount of respect that you have for your customers. It also showed there's a fire there for making the product better and useful. It was the same kind of fire that we have for our clients, and that resonated really well with us.
And I agree with that. And every time we've reached out, we've gotten great response from people that not only know what they're talking about, but are kind and appreciative. So it's very, very good on all levels. We think we figured out that as a society that remote isn't so bad when you have all the right tools in place, and Profit is one of those tools where sharing of information and just making it visible and in a very easy, intuitive way is extremely helpful. We have folks in India that are using it and add to the content and updates every day. So we have visibility when in the evening when they're working, and they have visibility daytime when we're sleeping. So it's really a win-win.
Our clients have told us that they want to stay distributed, and they don't have any plans of getting people all together in a planning room anytime soon. So it just works really well. And for us, especially a small company with our partners in India, it's so easy. It's a breeze to work with.